Welcome everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today is about the F1 series and just the current state of the driving standards. As you've just seen there at the start, that was unfortunately one race where I got caught up in two incidents from the same individual. The second one unfortunately ending my race, and at the moment, I don't know about you guys, I'm struggling to get some clean races together. The only time I ever really get a clean race is if I stick it on pole. And yeah, it's becoming quite difficult. I'm seeing a lot of poor driving standards, some poor moves, very late braking, just people rear-ending other cars all too often. I will hold my hands up actually and give people credit that the start procedures have improved. While some are better than others, I'm not seeing as many crashes off the line anymore. So well done, guys. I'm going to give credit to iRacing for that one because they released an official video of the F1 start procedures, a manual clutch start and a general safer start with an auto clutch option. But it's still quite difficult to use, but it seems to have cleaned up the actual race starts. But the first laps, or the first couple of laps still, are quite shocking, guys, to say the least. I've recorded a video that I was hoping to get a full race out of. Unfortunately, it was cut short, but in the time that I had in that race, I actually had some good wheel-to-wheel racing, and unfortunately got caught up in just an incident that I couldn't avoid, which you'll see. An easy mistake to make, but it seems to me at the moment a lot of people are jumping into this car without actually knowing how it handles. They're possibly coming over from the F1 game, because this car is probably the most fun that I've ever had on iRacing to drive. It is a brilliant car when you know how to drive it. I think a number of people are coming over from the F1 games, which are more arcadey type games and easier to drive, and they're getting caught out by what this car is in iRacing. This had direct input from Mercedes themselves in how this car handles, true to an F1 car. iRacing is a simulator. This is as close as we are ever going to get to driving the actual car. So it's going to react in a similar way as it does in real life. And people are underestimating that, and that's why we're seeing some poor driving standards. It reminds me of the days back when we was at the height of the pandemic. iRacing had a big boom of newcomers, and the F3 series suffered for a similar reason because it gained so much in popularity. People just wanted to race an open wheel car. They was new to iRacing and they just didn't really know how to control the car. They was just jumping straight into races without doing any practice beforehand. And I get people's time is limited and not everyone can put as much practice in as I can, or some other people maybe, but jumping into a session 15 minutes before the race or a practice session just would help so massively, and I don't think enough people are doing that. That's why I put the track guys together. So hopefully we overall improve driving standards. People become more consistent, because consistency is key. While it's all well and good going fast, if you can't keep it on the black stuff and you're taking other cars out, there's no fun in that. There's no fun in that for you, and there's no fun in that for other people. And at the moment, it's becoming difficult to get any good racing. But as I said, in this short video that you're about to see, I wish it was longer, I actually had some good wheel-to-wheel racing, and at the moment it's just few and far between, but I'm sure over time it will get better. Similarly with the F3 car and the F3 series, it took I think about 2 or 3 seasons before the driving standards really kind of started to clean up. Of course there's still incidents and you still get people spin their wheels up on the start or down into the first corner. That's always going to happen, but I don't see it anywhere near as often as I do in this car at the moment. But I'm sure as the weeks go on, people will get more familiar with the car and those incidents will reduce. But at the moment, we're in week 3 and it's frustrating to say the least. As you saw from the clip at the start, that was the same individual in the same race, and it was just Like, really? Come on, guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you experiencing the same issues? I think a lot of you are. I've seen some comments in my track guides already and on the videos that I have done in F1. It's a really good fun car to drive, the best on iRacing in my opinion, but not enough people are taking enough time to learn how this car works and how it works in a race scenario as well. Because it's one thing to hot lap when you've got the track to yourself, and it's another to race alongside other people safely as well. So yeah guys, let's head into this nice good race actually, where we had some good clean racing for what it was worth. Hope you guys enjoy it. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and enjoy.
The track temp is
Here we
26 Celsius, 13 laps. Okay, let's try to avoid the turn 1 clusterfuck. Go!
Just taking it easy down here into the first corner.
Left side.
Some are very, very
Still there.
brash.
Clear left.
Oh my god,
Clear left.
someone really weaved in front of that car there. Forced it to put the brakes on. Someone's gone off there.
You're just gonna drive through me?
Look like that way, buddy.
Sweet start, mate. Keep it coming.
Oh, fuck. I'll take that. 1x there. No one had any idea where that front wing or that car was going to bounce off of the wall into. But what that's done for us, thankfully, is spread the field out a little bit, so we can now go on the attack. Oh. Oh, someone's pitting. Why is he pitting? Did he jump the start?
13th place.
Now, we are on a medium tyre, so we might be a little bit slower than some guys in front on the softs, but the softs won't last as long. So, some of the drivers should come back to us. Or cars.
The leader's just done a 129.4. Car left. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Good stuff. Keep it coming. You've just done a 129.3.
Gave each other plenty of space.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
So there's a bit of a gaggle up here. 4 cars going side by side. 2 by 2.
Car left. He's still there.
Rear of his car stepped out a bit.
Still
What
there.
are you doing?
Hold your line. Clear left, E11. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track.
Yeah,
Keep it between white
right.
lines.
We had a big wobble there with the DRS still open. Don't quite trust the traction out of there yet, out of that hairpin.
On your right, clear right.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can't get a clean race
We'll need to pit for repairs
in
when
this
we call them
series,
by the
man.
stewards.
I cannot get a clean race in this series.
The leader's just done a 128.7.
It is so rare to get a clean race. Look at that. Nothing we can do. Broken suspension, race over.
It's fine, you got loads.
And there we go, guys. That was the unfortunate end to our race. This time around, there wasn't anything that I could do. I was obviously following the guy in front, trying to get his draft, and unfortunately, the person in front of us lost it. He was going side by side, as you can see on screen now, and just got on the power too early. It's easy to do. That's an easy mistake. But yeah, once again, another race that we've ended with broken suspension and unfortunately unable to finish. It's just becoming very frustrating. I was thinking while I've been putting this video together actually that I'm not normally one to protest because I don't think protests really get you anywhere. But I'm seeing so many incidents now. I think I'm going to start protesting. I think people just need warnings from iRacing. And maybe, hopefully, that will make people think differently when they approach these races moving forward. But yeah, as I said earlier, fingers crossed that the racing cleans up as the weeks go on. And yeah, we can get some good content out there for you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed that race for what it was worth until that moment. I will be sure to get a clean race out for you guys if I don't lose my safety rating and my A license before then. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and see you for the next one. Bye.